Welcome back to Behind the Joystick, where we spotlight people shaping the gaming space and behind the scenes. Today I'm joined by Johnny, also known as Icychiller, who is an esports tournament specialist working on organizations like DreamHack and many others, contributing to over 2,400 live events. From pro player to production powerhouse, Johnny has seen every side of the esports space, and today we get to dive in on that journey. This is Behind the Joystick.
How are you today?
I'm tired. It's been a long day for the show. I think talking with the higher ups, I think we've had about 30K people so far coming through for Friday and Saturday.
That's awesome.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, and it's like usually Saturdays are like your sold out days.
Usually they are the sold out days, yeah, especially if people want to watch bracket, because that's like when the better matches are going on.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the, I hate to say it, boo-boo teams, but they're getting eliminated, yada yada. So it's more or less just enjoy the show, enjoy the chaos, and have fun with it.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
what do you do in this space?
Oh Lord, I am a professional nerd babysitter. Technically I could be a project lead, it depends, but for this show itself, set up, tear down, everything in between, forklifting, get home. Same thing for those shows. Usually I'll pack the trucks, I'll drive the trucks, I'll load the trucks, set it up, run the tournaments, same with the crew, break it down, and just go to the next. So
Yeah.
I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
And you've been doing this for like what?
24 years almost.
Wow.
November will be 24 years.
That's awesome.
Too damn long.
How'd you end up getting started in all those?
As a kid, I grew up just playing video games. And when I'm about to show my age, when 1992 came around, Blockbuster Video was doing a Donkey Kong tournament, so I played on it. It was who can get the most bananas in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, I won, and then Mario Kart came out, GoldenEye came out, all the competitive games. And then my friends introduced me to Halo. I played it, I got my ass kicked, and I wanted more. And so I played literally from 2002 to 2015 on the circuits, and then retired in 15. Then all the major companies like MLG, UGC, UMG, all those bigger higher ups picked me up, and I'm behind the scenes. That's how I'm with DreamHack now.
That's
Just behind the
awesome.
scenes, just having fun with the people I grew up with playing, you know?
Yeah, so it was kind of like a, I guess like a,
Easy transaction,
Yeah.
or transition, I should say.
right,
Yeah.
sure. Do you think, since now Halo's like in DreamHack right now,
Right.
have you decided or maybe thought about doing the HCS Opens?
I'm too
or-
old for that. I mean, I don't mind getting online and making kids rage,
Yeah.
but to sit there and compete like I used to for 14 hours straight, my old man back ain't gonna handle
No.
that. I'm like, nope,
I
nope,
mean,
nope.
the chairs nowadays though.
Oh,
they're,
they're
like,
comfier
super
than what we had. We had the steel chairs, like, oh my
Yeah.
blood, it hurts so bad.
What is it? The circle ones that are on the floor that do like little rocky thing?
Yeah, I feel like I would probably fall out of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, if someone was like, hey, do you want to be a coach? I don't mind. I can coach easily. I know all the maps, the rotation, so it's just secondhand nature. But to sit there and, like I said, compete for 3 days straight, my mind would go insane.
Yeah. Is that something that you're interested in looking into maybe for like the next step?
I
Or-
mean, not really. If I do play, like I said, it's usually would be a pickup team or with friends. But outside of that, I let the young bucks have fun, and I just make fun of them as they lose.
Yeah.
And then we all have fun.
Well, since you're like in the free pit play area and you kind of watch what they're doing, do
Yeah.
you kind of like watch behind them and be
Oh, I
like,
do.
you should do this?
Oh, I
and-
do. I'll coach them
kinda like-
sometimes, yeah. So
like
back
Secret
so
Shore.
back home in Oklahoma, I operate the Oklahoma high school and middle school scene. So we have
Okay,
about
nice.
115 schools, over 6,000 students. And I'll be with that coach. I'm like, here's what you guys screwed up at. I was like, if you do this route or take this or have Timmy stop breathing down this person's neck, you guys will be better. And some will listen. Some will be like, oh, I know what I'm doing. They'll get their ass kicked. I looked at them like, so how'd that go?
Yeah. How was that?
Yeah, there was a team. So there's 2 leagues in Oklahoma. There's ours and there's OKSE. And there was a team in OKSE that went 52-0 from freshmen to seniors, undefeated. Our guys came in 1 year and beat the living crap out of them. And I was like,
Wow.
that's what happens when you're in your own little tiny cesspool. You got to get outside the cesspool
Yeah,
to
right.
get better. You know?
Oh, man.
But they were humble kids. They got picked up for a university, and then they started scrimmaging people that we knew, like our old dad bod teams, as we call it. You know,
Yeah.
and so they've learned a lot more, and they've placed well in tournaments because of just practice and listening. You know.
For sure. How long have you been doing like that part, like in the Oklahoma?
I've been hosting tournaments ever since I was probably about 12 or 13 years old. I'm 40 now.
Okay.
And so I was doing a bunch of grassroots, and then like I said, I worked back home with Oklahoma City Thunder. I've worked with different military groups. I had like all the different military branches. I've done events for them in like areas. Same with the collegiate battles. It just depends on who wants what where. Anybody can play video games from 8 to 80. Just have fun
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, we'll see. There you go. Anybody can play
Anybody can
games.
play,
So
yep.
then that means you got to do Halo, right?
Shut up! Get me out of this! Get me out of this! That's why the scars of yesterday are tattooed on me from Halo 1 through 4.
Oh,
so.
that's awesome.
Yep.
I didn't even notice it. That's
Oh
very
yeah,
cool.
I've got 96 hours of my Halo sleep. I'm not doing the elbow because screw that. That's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
hurt.
absolutely.
Hello, it's me again, and thank you for this short little break. I just wanted to come on here and address some things. I know that this is a DreamHack episode, specifically DreamHack Dallas, which was almost a year ago. We are bringing right back on to Behind the Joystick, and we have a lot more things cooking up and happening, and I can't wait to share it all with you guys. So thank you for being patient with me, being kind, and reaching out to making sure that us, me, the team, we are okay. Anyways, thank you for the small little break, and I hope to continue the episode with you. Okay. Go on.
So for like people who want to be into something that you do, like what kind of advice do you think that you would give them?
Honestly, if they want to learn kind of like the behind the scenes management, kind of like I do, honestly, just Google or get on Facebook and see what kind of expos might be coming around their area, and just some might not be paid, but volunteer if you can afford it. Get your foot in the door and start building a resume like you would for a normal job.
Yeah.
And plus, if those people like you, be like, oh, hey, I liked you. Let me connect you with Jimmy down here in, say, St. Louis or whatever. He'll probably pay for you. And that's just how it goes. You got to, like, I don't know how many jobs, like, for instance, when I got with DreamHack, I did an event in 2019 called Gamers for Giving.
Okay.
I did it on my own dime. I flew out. They got me a hotel and fed me, which was great. But because of that, I didn't realize when I was doing the Halo stage that the producer worked for DreamHack.
Okay.
And so he's like, hey, they're probably hiring. You're a great TO. Would you like to be on the team? I was like, yeah. So I stuck my foot in the door, and then here I am now.
That's awesome.
My first show with DreamHack, I made $300 the entire 6 days, but I did it because I just wanted to put my foot in the door, and now I'm clearing 10 times that almost.
That's awesome.
So that's how it should be.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to like your younger self trying to go into this?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Stop thinking your shit don't stink. Pardon my French. But that's how, you know, you're young and you're cocky. You think you're good. But honestly, yeah, just always be humble and kind.
Yeah.
You know, even if you are great, still get up, shake their hands and say, hey, you did good. This is where I think you might have messed up at. But if you ever want, you know, like you said, lessons or this, I would love to teach you some stuff.
Yeah.
And also take it back because you're going to get your crap pushed in by something you might not. I learn stuff new every day.
Right.
You know?
Do you think that you built, or not built, but like burnt bridges during all of that? Or?
I mean, I've had ex-partnerships where, like, I was, you know, teaming up with other people and they didn't like my idea on this or I didn't like theirs on that. And I'm like, look, this needs to happen this way because the gamers are our customers. I get you want to make the financial aspect, but at the same time, if you make them unhappy, you're not going to get more financial aspects from them. And so just TIF and TAFs, there's some basically back in Oklahoma and maybe a few other states that we have rivals. But outside of that, I just treat it as high school. I don't give a damn.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like since you've done this so long, do you feel like that there's like a shift that you might, I don't know, feel like it's about to close the book? Where you're ready to open up the next chapter in your life? On
me, I mean, there has been, I've spent sometimes literally staring at my walls of the house that have my jerseys and posters from over the years. I'm like, do I really want all this again? And then I play devil's advocate in my head, and then I stop. I'm like, look, I'm having fun. And I've met so many people that said, thank you for doing what you do. This is my first and only time I ever want to do it, but you made it an experience for me. And that, you know, I'm like, all right, then I'm not going to quit, you know.
Right. I mean, I feel like you have. I've been like, I don't know, stalking your Twitter a little bit. And, you know, the fact that you, we haven't even talked about it yet, but you cook brisket and, you know, you're trying to help,
I always feed my crew.
And trying to make sure that everyone's, you know, doing okay. Like it's a good balance.
Yeah.
And I feel like you really take the time and like, you know each person. This isn't just like a 9 to 5. And you're like,
no, I engage. I ask them how their family is. Like, how's mom and dad? How's your cat? You know, I try. Anybody I interact with, I always try to become that good friend that they need, that good brother role model, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
I've also learned this, like the gig you do, it's not like you never see those people again. They always come back every year.
Yeah.
Or you'll see them in a different space.
Correct.
And it's not like, oh, there's going to be new people next year.
Right, yeah. Usually, like, whenever we do different events, we usually have a good strength core. We might bring some new people on if someone's working or can't get off. And then there is sometimes events where I'm the new guy and they already have theirs, but because someone recommended me, and then that becomes a family on that aspect. Like, with the Counter-Strike, the gentleman that owns Fragadelphia, he used to host, like, Madden and EA, stuff like that. Then he switched over to Counter-Strike. And I only knew him on his team, and he brought me on as just like, you know, tech director helping out with stuff. And after that, everybody there became friends, and I cooked for them.
That's awesome.
You know?
So do you think that you probably come up with like your own taco truck or like?
I've been asked so many times, but like, are you good? Like, you should open up your hub. I was like, look, when I retire from esports, I'll create my own, like you said, taco truck, my own food truck. But outside of that, just let me know what you want. I'll bring you food. I don't mind.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Let's see, Halo, and you do this, and is there like any secret like talent or anything you do outside of the gaming space?
I mean, I'm actually, I love flowers. I have over about 250 different flowers at the house that I grow, from
That is
roses, tulips,
awesome.
lilies, orchids, hydrangeas, you name it, I do it.
That's really cool.
I'm a country boy. I
Yeah.
grew up outside skinning deers, hunting it, and all that stuff, and then just playing with flowers. I mean, everybody loves flowers. Plus, it's good for the butterflies, the bees, and all
Oh
that good
yeah,
stuff.
it kind of like helps the ecosystem.
Oh,
a
it
little
does.
bit.
Plus, like I said, I got a daughter that's almost 17. I'm trying to teach her how a man should treat a woman, and so she's learning a lot from Dad.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, I guess anything you want to close off?
I
in
mean,
with a bang?
honestly, if anybody, whether it's esports or even let's just say college, they have the esports, degree you can get. Just figure out what roles you want, because usually a lot of production or media in a normal role goes to the same thing as esports. Because
sure.
if you're like, oh, I have an esports degree, well, Fox doesn't want to hire you as a producer because you have an esports degree. But if you're like, hey, I've done production management in also esports, okay, then that helps the ball roll that way.
For sure.
So honestly, just do some research before you dive into something. If you want to do something like me where you're running tournaments and stuff, same thing, figure out your demographic. Do you actually want to be a host, or do you want to work for someone hosting it? There's just so many areas, but the bottom thing is never have a what if moment.
Right.
Even if you try and fail, hey, at least you tried.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just believe in yourself, and the worst that's going to happen is you'll learn from it.
That's awesome. And then if people want to find you, what are your socials? Only if you want them to find
No, they can find me. I trust me. My socials are open.
Yeah.
Facebook is literally just my full name, which is Johnny Ryan Weaver. Same thing on LinkedIn. You can find me there. Twitter is Icychiller54, and if you use Instagram, it's just Icychiller.
That's
So
awesome.
54 is my football number. So I created a Twitter account in 2009. I'm like, this ain't gonna go nowhere, and I lost the password. So yeah.
Oh no! And so now it's the.
So now it has
64.
it has a football number at the end of it.
That's awesome. That's
Yep.
cool. Well, thank you so much for talking with me.
Well, I
It's a
appreciate finally
pleasure.
getting to meet you, honey.
Yes. This was super great. And for our listeners, we'll see you Friday.
Yep.
Awesome.
See you guys.
Bye.